I ain't gonna lie. I ain't never seen Sony catch it like this, bro. I ain't never seen Sony catch heat like this. Suckers is not letting this junk go. Like, I'm thinking it's gonna be like a small crowd of people. Hell no, Sony, we won't go for this. We ain't buying PlayStation 6. Bring back physical discs, you freaking crusty bastards. This junk is like, people are not letting this go. Like, Sony has stayed quiet because of the backlash that they've gotten from this. People are just doing countless vids, putting out countless freaking paragraphs of how not consumer friendly this is. I don't even think Sony expected this, to be honest. Like, this is like this is reminiscent of when Xbox, before Xbox One came out, and they said that, you know, you won't be able to, they had the freaking DRM thing to where like you couldn't, you know, let your friend where you couldn't, like, you essentially like couldn't, like, you needed to be online at all times with the Xbox Connect, and like you couldn't like lend your friend a game. And then that's when Sony came in and did a reverse Uno card and said, listen, if you want to give your friends you're a game to play, you just go like this. I literally, since then, before the damn generation even started, Xbox could not recover. This is reminiscent kind of to that, the way people are slandering Sony for this. So they finally did respond today, because since the whole backlash of them not, you know, of them saying that they are stopping disc production in 2028 for all of their games, Sony has been quiet since. They freaking tweet this: switch out lever gates with ease on the switch. They are promoting a fight stick. And then if you go to the tweet, you look at the comments and it's just give us physical disc. Even Domino's got in on this. Domino's? Did someone order a digital pizza? Ain't no effing way, man. Roses are red, violets are blue. Not buying digital. Sony, fuck you.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
People are not letting this go. That, like, Jareed has...
I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
They put out a second tweet showing, you know, the monthly games for freaking PS Plus, which I don't know if you suckers out there still paying for PS Plus, bro. I ain't. that is literally probably the main reason why now I play on PC. I refuse to pay to play games online. At this point, it just seems stupid to me. But then they put out a second tweet with the monthly games for a PS Plus. They said, hell nah, suckers, y'all ain't going nowhere. It's just all about bring back physical. Like, suckers is posting their libraries about, like, this is bad. Like, Sony is the villain, right? Sony is absolutely the villain right now. And the crazy thing is, like, it ain't like stuff at Xbox is going great. These suckers just had freaking layoffs and they freaking firing over what? I heard like 4,000 employees or something. Like, it's not going great at Xbox. Nintendo does whatever the hell that they do, but Sony is absolutely the villain right now over this one thing. And again, like, I did not think the backlash would be like this, because the fact of the matter is, a lot of people, there are more people today that buy games from the comfort of their home than they actually leave their house to go to a store and get a physical base game. However, I think the reason why people are reacting this strongly is because people want to have the option when it comes to how they want to consume something that they're going out to buy. If people all of a sudden feel like they don't actually like own something or like have it in their collection to see, it's just all digital, is all on the internet, like you have to pay to play this, you gotta sign in on PS Plus and you have to pay for that to access this. Like, suckers is not trying to do that for games. It seems like it seems like when it comes to that stuff though, for like movies and TV shows, people don't react as strongly because, again, like, we are in the streaming era. Like, how many people, like, how many of you guys go out and still buy Blu-rays or DVDs? Like, I think we've just kind of accepted when it comes to like consuming that form of content. People don't really have an issue, you know, streaming, you know, stuff on HBO Max or Netflix or Prime or Disney Plus, whatever. But when it comes to gaming, like, gamers like, hell no, we won't go. Hell no, we ain't doing this, Sony. Hell no, we ain't doing this. There are some people out there that, you know, don't really care. Like, shout out to crusty ass broken hairlines HD. I've heard that he's been just getting it all on Twitter because he's like, well, it doesn't affect me. Shut up. Just shut up, son. Shut your behind up. That is a horrible mentality to have. Oh, it doesn't affect me because... So as soon as something does affect you, then all of a sudden you have a problem with it. That's a bad mindset to have for really whatever out there. Not to, you know, throw a shade at BG because he's my guy, but that is a bad mindset to have when it comes to any of this stuff that comes with, you know, these freaking corporate companies and, you know, the things that they do to us as the consumers. If they just feel like they can do whatever and we don't have a backbone, they're like, well, shit. I mean, let's like, we getting price increases, we getting, you know, it literally seems like they've increased the price for everything, for freaking consoles, for controllers, for games, for online memberships. At some point, we gotta like be like, whoa, wait, hold on. Like, we are the reason why y'all suckers got all this money to begin with. Like, listen, at the end of the day, and this is just throughout life. It don't, like, we talking games right now, but at the end of the day, these multi-billion-dollar companies, they only got this amount of money because we're paying for this stuff. If all of a sudden, like, suckers was just like, man, groceries is too high, I ain't paying for this junk, and suckers did like a boycott on groceries. Now I know that's way more like serious because you actually like need that stuff, but like once people band together and they actually make their voices heard, you think these companies don't feel that? Now the test is once we get to 2028. And then whenever PS6 comes out, if Sony stands firm on this and they like, man, shut up, nigga. Shut up, suckers. We don't care what y'all saying. This is how it is. And we still go out and they don't see like, you know, nothing like nothing goes down. They're still being successful at selling games and selling hardware and products and stuff. None of this junk matters. But right now, it seems like, nah, like gamers are standing firm. Like, I do not like this. And I just didn't think it would be like this because I've seen people for years say, man, I don't even buy physical base games no more. Like, so I just thought, again, that it would be like a small crowd of people that's like, oh no, we are not for this at all, but it go away in like, you know, a day or two, and then it's like, well, but it's gonna be interesting. Like, as the weeks go by, if Sony is still, you know, kind of painted as the villain right now, and these suckers, I've seen legit people have sent me like clips of proof of Sony deleting comments on like their vids, on posts, because of like what people are saying about this. Like Sony is absolutely seeing this stuff. That's why these suckers is so quiet. They're absolutely seeing this. So if I'm telling you, we've seen this with Xbox One before that junk started. Once we get to next gen, and if people are still looking at PlayStation the same way that they looking at them right now, and you know the PlayStation 6 is not all that attractive or nothing, and suckers like, man, nah. If Microsoft could revert back on all the freaking decisions that they was about to make with Xbox One and then do a complete 180 because of how we reacted to it, you think Sony is excluded from that? Absolutely not. Yeah, what's y'all thoughts on just what's been going on this past week with, you know, how just people are just not letting this fit, how they are not letting this physical Noah disc games for the future of PlayStation go. What's y'all thoughts about it? How do y'all feel like Sony should react to all this stuff? Y'all let me know down in the comment section below. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and until my next video, my brothers and sisters, I'll catch y'all boys in my next one, all right?